Hello friends, very good morning. What is the difference between restricted and confidential data? Today we will discuss with examples, and because this topic is bit related to the GDPR, so we will initiate the discussion of uh, about the GDPR today itself, like which countries have GDPR regulations, right? Who regulates the GDPR, and what are the other countries having equivalent to GDPR data protection law and all? So let's begin the session without further delay. Here is a question number one. What is the difference between restricted data and confidential data? Very important. And the second question is, does restricted data can be called as confidential, or confidential data can be called as restricted data? If yes, then why? So as we can see here, there are two sub questions involved in this. First one is asking for the difference between, and second one is the relation between. So restricted data is highly confidential business or personal information. Restricted. So restricted data is confidential but highly confidential, right? For business and personal informations. Second is these data may be legal, statutory, right, regulatory and contractual agreements, business trade secrets, etc. that require protection of the data. Very important information this is. Only key peoples have access of such restricted data. Who are the key peoples? Key peoples means who are directly engaged in business trade secrets, in contractual agreements, or from the regulatory point of view, or who is done the statutory or audit. That is a legal one, right? And if and in terms of PII, these data may be credit card information, debit card information, or PHI. What is PHI? It is protected health information of key peoples. Uh, um, One more thing, guys, in terms of the restricted data, if this data is accessed without authorization, which can lead to criminal charges or massive fines as per the regulations law. Next, coming to the confidential data. So any information that is not intended for public dissemination. Dissemination means disclosure, right? Not allowed for public. Access to confidential data requires a specific authorization or clearance. Restricted data must be confidential, but confidential data must not be restricted. This is the answer of the second question. Can we call restricted as confidential or confidential as restricted? So this is the answer of the second part. Restricted data must be confidential, but confidential data not be necessarily restricted. Next question. Here is a sample of this is actually a situational base in which we have to clarify, right, which information belongs to PII, which information belongs to public data, confidential data, and restricted one. Let's begin. Shamjit is a manager in ABC Bank having employee number 123, office address FFF, DOB PPP, Aadhaar detail, biometric information HHH, responsible to manage the bank operation, which includes transactional details with overall collection of SSS. So SSS is the amount here, done by the bank every day. Okay, he is also involved in CEO meetings having future and plans of business trade secrets. So this is a general asset type in which we have to filter what category of data involved in this. See, what are the types of data included here? So the response is the number one is PII, right? What is PII, guys? That is a name, DOB, and employee number are the PII information. Okay. Second one is the public data, which is a bank name and office address. Okay. Here public data means we can use this name publicly as well, because guys, public is also knowing the bank of name and the office of address, right, which is a non disclosure data. Yes, next is a confidential one, like Aadhaar card, biometric card, and transactional details of an individual are the transactional one. Now the restricted data, like collection of data every day done by the bank, is a restricted one. And the next is the bank information of the trade secrets. So these are the certain data who is restricted in above column. Coming to the next question, who promotes or defines the category of data, like what data comes under which category, and which data comes under restricted or confidential or internal. Very important. So GDPR in local country, a regulator defines the category, right? This is the number one. But GDPR is strictly applicable for EU regions only, and not so much influence on other areas like Asia and Europe, not Europe, Australia, like Asia, US, and South Africa regions. So, so if we talk about India, so DPA is responsible to define along with the RBI and SEBI, right? Whoever are the local regulators. So I hope this concept clears you. Coming to the next question. Here we have given some countries name in which we have to identify that which protection law is more effective, right? Number one is UK. UK comes under GDPR law, which is most effective globally because it covers 27 members, hence very broad level approach. Next one is US. American Data Privacy and Protection Law comes under UK. Okay, Russia is the third one. Australia is following Data Availability and Transparency Act 2022. It is amended in 2022. I am writing here. Okay, next is SA. SA Africa is following the POPI. Right, POPI is the protection of a personal information. This also amended in 2022. Right. So this is a bit starting of the GDPR, guys. From next session, we will discuss the most detailed topic, which is a GDPR, very important from interviews point of view. So if these videos really helping you guys, or if you have any query, do comment. I will try to provide you the best appropriate answers. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Take care.